Finally got the Kawasaki Prairie 400 4x4 back up and running. Didn't do a video on it because I just cleaned out the carb 2 more times in the supersonic cleaner. And I added fresh gas to the gas tank. So I honestly don't know if the carb was clean and I just cleaned it 2 more times for no reason, and the gas was kind of like bad, like the ethanol was like spoiled or something. I don't really know the terminology for it, but she's back up and running. You can hear the fan running. You might not be able to hear the fan running, but it's running because as soon as I got it up and running, I took it for a test ride. Well, I made sure that the gas line wasn't leaking because it was having a few drops come out of it. So I tightened it up. No more leaks coming out of it. I need to add I have this extender piece that turns the fuel on and off. I need to add that to this because about a year ago when I got this four-wheeler, got a brand new pitcock, and when I put it on, I didn't put the extender piece that comes out to this hole right here. The shutoff valve is all the way back there. It's a little rough to get to, but we have really no need to shut off the fuel because the carb works great. Well, for now. I don't know, every time we get in a little bit of mud or it's raining and stuff, I have a good filter on there, and the hose, the air breather hose that goes from the air box to the carburetor, it doesn't have any holes in it or anything. But for some odd reason, so often that carb gets clogged up. And not necessarily this one. I put it on the Mikuni carb. I think that's how you say it. Because I had a cheap Chinese one on there. Because as soon as I got it, the four-wheeler, I put on a $30 Chinese carburetor. And it ran great and everything. And then I'm like, well, I have the actual original OEM carb, the Mikuni carb. So I got a supersonic cleaner, threw that in there and everything, because I was already having problems with it. So I was like, might as well clean up the new carb, do a rebuild kit on it. I don't even know if the jets are the actual size, because I don't know. The rebuild kit that I got, they all were pretty much the same. So I'll have to find out a little bit better. But once we get going with our firewood, because we don't really we have a pile, but it's not that big of a pile. The four-wheeler's been down for a while, so we haven't really been hauling wood like we usually do. So let's start it up for the video. Do it for the views. Earlier when I pulled up here after the test ride, that neutral light went off like I didn't have power. I charged up the battery. It's good and charged. So I shouldn't have any problems with that. It's turning over strong. Might have to find some rubber boots to put over the battery. I don't really understand why it did that. It's kind of the first time that it's done it to me. That's about it on the four-wheeler for now. It's up and running. We'll see how she does. This is the wood pile we have for now. We usually have it wrapped around that corner right there, and we have it up to the roof, so we got some work to do. That's usually only a few trees, so this year we're gonna wrap it all the way around. I had to pause for a second. One of my dogs got out. Braxton's having to go chase him down. That's all I got for this video. Peace out. If you want to, make sure you like and subscribe. That way when I do more videos, you'll get the notification. I got a Big Bear 400 that I'm working on. Most likely gonna have to get a starter for it, because I got a brand new starter solenoid for it. I'll show it to you in this video. Got a brand new starter solenoid for it, sitting right there. But this line is smoking when I go to start it, and the new starter solenoid is clicking. So most likely the starter is messed up, or it's not big enough to turn the engine over, because the starter, it's right there. It looks pretty new. I put a new ground wire straight to the starter because it wasn't really getting a good ground. This is the ground. I'm gonna do this one too. I'm gonna put a new clamp on here. They only cost like, I think, $1 or something like that. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm gonna put a new clamp on here, so I'll have a frame ground and I'll have the ground running to the starter, so we'll 100% have ground. And I'm gonna get a better starter. Yamahas. Hopefully after that's done, I'll be able to start it up, because the pull start is broke too. I have to get a rebuild kit for it, which I think they're going for $23, $25. So I'll get a starter, and I'll get the pull cord rebuild kit. But that's it for now, guys. Do a once around for the Yamaha. They welded this on, which is kind of nice, because we do the firewood, and it has a winch back here. I'll have to get that winch up and working. That'll help out a lot. Oh, and I have to put the front, I gotta get yokes for the new front axle. I have a brand new front axle for it. There's where the pull start goes. And we'll have two 400 4x4s pulling wood. We should get a really nice amount of wood this year. This Yamaha we probably won't keep. I'll most likely end up getting rid of it. There's a couple more prairie Kawasaki prairies that I've seen. They're only like 360s, but I'll most likely get rid of this and then buy a couple more Kawasaki's. That, or I might get a Honda 400EX, or two of them. I'm not exactly sure. I'm pretty sure this guy's still got these two 400EXs. They're completely apart, and the engines most likely need fully rebuilt. But after we use this for about a month or two, it's going to get sold, and I'm most likely going to buy a sport quad. As heck, that's the goal, is to get four-wheelers and save them up. The Bayou's sitting over there. She ain't completely done yet. I got the new oil filters and stuff. Probably in the this week, I'll most likely be messing with it because I got the prairie up and running. So in between getting wood and splitting the wood and stuff, we'll finish up the Bayou 220. Pretty sure I'm going to keep the Bayou. Not 100% sure. If anything, we might keep the 400 and sell the Bayou. I don't know yet. The tires are mean on this Bayou though. I have the pull start for that, and the pull start works and everything. I have the plastic, great plastic. I even have the trunk lid and everything for it. This Bayou is actually gonna be a really great shape four-wheeler, especially since I had 3 and I put this one together. So this one has all really good parts. I have a brand new starter solenoid for it, but it's still not wanting to turn over. So most likely I'm going to get a new push start button for it. I don't know if that one doesn't work. I went through all the electronics, the wiring and stuff, and it's all good. Got a newer carb on there. The carb, I'm not 100%, but I think that it's a Chinese knockoff. So if we can end up swinging it, I'll get an actual Mikuni carb, OEM one for it, and put it on here. I think I should be able to get about the same out of this as the Big Bear, because the Big Bear is 400 and it's a 4x4. This is a 220 and it's only 2 wheel, you know. So this one being in better shape, the plastic being in better shape, not being spray painted, well, anymore, because I cleaned it up, and all the newer or very lightly used parts that are on it, I should be able to get enough out of it to get 2 more bikes. And that's the plan. I want to start collecting up bikes, four-wheelers, ATV, well, four-wheelers, dirt bikes, UTVs. I want to collect them up. I like them, and if I'm going to be getting them and flipping them, I'll keep some. And that was the plan with the Bayou. But if I have to, I might choose to keep the Yamaha. I'm not 100% sure yet. That'll be for different date. I'll decide it eventually. Have to talk it over with the old lady, see what she thinks. She usually gives me really good ideas on what I need to be, like, keeping and not keeping. And just the reason that I wanted to keep this is because the 220 is good for the teenagers. The 400, a little too much power, so most likely end up keeping the Bayou, getting rid of the 400. I'm not 100%. Well, I'm just going on and on. Alright guys, till next time, make sure you like and subscribe. It's free and it helps me out. I'd like to get to 100 subscribers. I'm at 73 now, so let's try to get to 100. Thank y'all.